Colorado Family Travels. This is our Odyssey of the Seas ship tour, October 2024. We are going top to bottom, forward to aft, starboard to port. We're going all over the place. We're going to show you everything there is on Odyssey of the Sea early in the morning when there's less people, and we'll fill in the rest later. We start this tour from deck 15. We are right next to the FlowRider. And up here there's also the Odyssey of the Seas. The back of the FlowRider on the side. That's about it on deck 15 over here. The FlowRider. Walk up a couple steps. This is listed as deck 15, but there's a couple steps up higher. Up here you can see down into, I believe, the iFly. I'll confirm when I get down there. Behind the FlowRider is a restroom. It's literally just a single-use restroom. Single stall restroom. Got the green button you press to get it. Sky pad. This one was looking at the giant ball. The sky pad. I would almost consider this deck 16. We're up at the iFly booth tunnel hole you go up it. All of it up on this level. There's a little seating platform to get ready for your adventure. And then you fly up into the tube. On deck 15, right next to the FlowRider, there is a shower. Ready for before and after the FlowRider, I'm sure. Furthest point back, we are on 15 aft. Don't want to interrupt this gentleman from doing his job. I'm being chased by the water sweeper. 15 aft, there are some deck chairs, and then there is the videos for the FlowRider. Rock climbing wall access, RipCord iFly, SkyPad, activity check-in. Off of deck 15, is an entrance to SEAPLEX. This is the lower level of SEAPLEX. There is basketball, table tennis. There is a Coke freestyle machine in here. Deck 15, the front of SEAPLEX. Looks like they had laser tag or setting up for laser tag. Giant TV, as up on the next level is Playmakers. Getting there later this week. Tic-tac-toe. There's a prize redemption center. And then there is an elevator. 15 going up to 16. Wheelchairs only. Mobility devices only. Charging Station for your cards and prizes. Portable speaker is 10,000 tickets. $100 tickets get you a little squishy toy. 25 tickets, you can get a ring. 50 tickets, pirate. Ski ball. Play ski ball? It's $2. 3 players for $5. So this is sub soccer, where you sit at the table and just kick the ball underneath the table. Mario Kart DX Racing, $2 for one play. There are some seating areas in here too. Power split second, another racing. This one is $1.50 for the first play. It is the activity desk, and this is where you would typically pick up your controllers for video games. I haven't seen any video games yet, so I'm not sure. Laser tag entrance is going to be over here, so that's definitely what we're setting up for, is the laser tag. Hours of operation for the activities are on day 7 right now, so that's not going to help us any. It is the menu for playmakers. Advertisements for playmakers. When they're not using the floor for laser tag, it is bumper cars. Definitely toss in footage later this trip of the bumper cars. Up on deck 16 inside the Sportsplex, there is the special ages 13 through 17 with a pad that you have to use. This is a patio for the teen club. Playmakers with all kinds of TVs. Is a dartboard that is currently out of service. Pool table. All the sports memorabilia in here. Powdered shuffleboard table? I don't remember if it's a shuffleboard table or what that's actually called. Could be a golf tournament going on somewhere. Arsenal starting lineup. ESPN FC on the TV. Another pool table on this side. Lots of little booths. We'll be eating at Playmakers later this week. I'll definitely show you the food. Foosball table. Stadium type chairs with cup holders. USB chargings. So probably have to do some hardcore editing or maybe even voiceover, as there's a lot of loud music in here. There's some chairs to watch over the laser tag or bumper cars. And here is the DJ booth, keeping everything loud, crazy, and moving. Controls all the TVs, all the signs. Grabber machines. Giant piano game. Claw machine. It's $2 per play. Kids' favorite. My Little Ducks, because you win every time. $2 for one play, but you're guaranteed a duck. At least one. I've seen people do multiple. Honestly, don't know what this is. Sasu's Mystical Quest. Giant touchpad or sensor floor pad, so we'll have to come up and watch people do this later and see what this is all about. Well, this looks interesting. Oh, these are game boards. So all the different things you can play. Oh, here's air hockey. This side quadrant. Okay, it is a pay to play. You can see that. So down on the bottom, it is $3 to play. Don't know how many games or turns you get for $3, but $3 for the pad. There are 6 of those TV pads. 2-minute drill football. Table tennis, air hockey, Keymaster. Got some pop dolls, earphones, Apple Watch Series 8 or an iPad 9th gen, 64 gigabit. More chairs, air hockey, table tennis, some more skee ball. Oh, no, not skee ball. This is Lane Master. This is bowling. $2 for a play. Pop a Lock. Another Keymaster. GoPro Hero 11. JBL Charge Wi-Fi. Oh, a PS5. Top prize there. A Champ Bear. I don't. S Cube. Not sure how to play on that one, but lots of prizes there. Pop a Lock. Credit refill station. On the opposite side, there is another 13 through 17 access point for the balcony. It's a good note. If you want to do laser tag or I think even go-karts, bumper cars, you have to be wearing lace-up shoes. Aft. Right outside the SEAPLEX is Social 180. This is the Teen Club. 13 through 17. Their daily activities. All hidden behind the store. 10 to 5. And 8 to 1 a.m. for the teens. $15 aft. Deck 15 is the official running track. Start here just after the forward aft elevators. And it says that one lap is 1,807 feet. You want to go a mile, it's a little less than 3 laps. 5 miles is 15 laps. You want to run a 5K? 9 laps. 10K is 18 laps. One time I run 10Ks, Disney. On deck 15, they do have these signs on the chairs. At first I thought they were holdovers from COVID and their social distancing. Asking not to save chairs. They're on about every third chair. So, and then there are these family bungalows. This is maybe Rum Road number 4. Can be reserved in the app. And these little domes are first come, first served. 15 right below. Coming up on top side, deck 15 of lime and coconut. Same bar. Each 4, 15, and 14. Another family bungalow. This is 6 Casita Cove. Right next to deck 15, lime and coconut, is the check-in for the North Star. We do have North Star booked. Covering that. Deck 15, just behind the lime and coconut, what I would consider midship, is a hot tub. And it is a glazed glass edge. People below in the pool. You can look up to see you in the hot tub. It is on 15. It's bubbling right now. The big TV in the middle. In the shower for that hot tub. On 15, just want to pop my head into the elevators. So I do believe this would be considered midship. 15. Well, maybe not, because we are we're at the forward elevators. This isn't midship. There's only 2 sets of elevators on this ship, so forward and aft. And we are definitely at the forward elevators as you are here. So right through one of these doors is going to be the spa, right over here. So just outside of the forward elevators is going to be that hot tub on 15. So we've passed the SEAPLEX Sports Deck, North Star with lime and coconut, Maybe we'll pop our head into the spa if we can. Which I don't think we can. The door is closed. Spa's right there. Operation hours, they don't open till 8 a.m. It's not 7 a.m. But if I go up to 16, I can get to the fitness center, which I'm sure is open. On deck 16 forward in the elevator lobby. Only thing really accessible up here is the fitness center. Our restrooms. It is just access to the fitness center. So we'll pop our head in here, see if we don't bother anybody. Just inside the door are your towels. Private consult rooms. Sign in for classes. In-body analysis. There's a height and weight scale. There are people working out, so I'm pointing to the floor. These are Life Fitness machines. If you have a Life Fitness account, you should be able to connect it next to your Apple Watch or your Samsung Galaxy on the Life Fitness treadmills. More Life Fitness machines. I'm not going to pretend to know the difference between a treadmill and a crossbody and a cross country and all that stuff. Not me. More towels and disposals for towels and yacht trash. Rowing machines. Actually, a really big area. It's almost 3 decks. We're still walking around the 3rd level, I would say. And then there is bikes, standing and reclining bikes. And then there are people doing yoga to the left, and we're going to go around them a little bit. There's the instructor down there. TV is doing yoga. It's 7 a.m., so it must be a 7 a.m. yoga class. Water fountains. Still not water bottle filling stations. I have not seen a filling station. But it does have much sign that says, please do not fill any water bottles here. Both on these and at the Coke Freestyle machines. So, free weights, weight machines, bench presses, shoulder presses, hammer presses. Here's your leg section. I said legs, and then here's a abdominal machine. Purewell disinfecting wipes for all the machine. Hip abduction machine. So lots of machines. Lots of options, and 7 a.m. on a C day, not that busy. Here's the spin studio if you want to sign up for a spin class. Nice little setup. See more free weights in there. So there is a rack for all the different equipment. This is kind of like the ball roller. There's kettlebells, first time I've seen those. Lots of different options. And on this like second level in between the machines and the little fitness class area. I'm actually walking around on the second level again, so again, Life Fitness, climbing bikes, standing bikes. Kettlebells, 25-pound bell, this one, 45-pound bell, Looks like the biggest they have. And then they do have the TRX system hooked up to an anchor point, so you can do your TRX workouts. And that is the fitness center up on 16. There is still the spa below us down on 15. But that is it for the fitness center on 16. We have made our way down to 14 forward. And we are right outside of the Solarium Bistro. Solarium Bistro does open. Solarium Bistro will open at 7:30 today. Some options that you can get at the Solarium Bistro. Solarium Bistro. Do a quick walk around of the options. We have our cereals, Honey Loops, Rice Krispies, Corn Flakes. Got our fruits with all of the mixing. Good morning. How are you? Got our jellies and jams. Ooh, orange marmalade. I might have to try some of that today. Pink glazed donut. First time I've seen that.
Yes.
Hey, would you like caramelized croissant?
I'm good, thank you. Smoked mackerel, cream cheese, cottage cheese, tomato salsa, smoked salmon. You have your water, juices, coffees, muesli and parfait, omelet station, sausages, bacon, ham, pork sausage, corned beef hash, baked beans, biscuits, mushrooms, stir-fried vegetables, and cheeses.
Yes, sir.
So smaller, more intimate, pretty much the same stuff that you'll find at Windjammer, but just on a smaller, less rambunctious size. The other entrance to the Solarium Bistro. Seating areas. Long walkway. Pop show into there. A little busy here. So just outside of Solarium Bistro on 14, Patty 5-star Dive Center. This is where you can get your swim equipment. So if you forgot snorkel gear, goggles, swim guards, that type of stuff, you can get that at the Patty. Heading into the adult area, guest 18 over at Solarium. You can definitely smell the chlorine in here already. The Solarium is a closed indoor area.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
Very well, yourself?
Good, thank you.
Sun is starting to rise. I do like doing these tours first thing in the morning when there's less people to try to cut out. And I talk to myself a lot more walking. Is the Solarium pool bar or sunshine bar inside the Solarium. There's a hot tub. Plenty of seating. The hot tub is at the top, and I believe these lower pools are just cold tubs, and there are 4 different layers here. Showers on the sides. We do have breakfast set up and ready to go. That breakfast will open in 20 minutes or in 10 minutes. This is on the opposite side of the Windjammer buffet. Windjammer on one side, Solarium Bistro on the other. So just outside of the 14 forward elevators is the towel station to pick up your towels in the morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. The ship is coming alive now. Whirlpool. Then we're down on 14. As I was talking on 15, there was that hot tub up there with the frosty glass, and I honestly don't know how frosted that is, that you can see the blue balls inside. So if you're in that hot tub, you're pretty visible to those people below you. Lifeguard station right next to the lime and coconut bar. Pools. And then if you do need the life vests over on the holder. They have any adult ones, but go up to this is a 90-pound chest, 30 to 52 inches for that one. Okay. One of the most important places on the ship, on deck 14, on port side, I believe, could be wrong, is sprinkles. The ice cream, 11 to 7 p.m. It's a place to wash your hands if you get your hands dirty from the ice cream. Sprinkles. On the other side of lime and coconut is lime and coconut. Here is one of the pools. It has like a little deck area where your chair is actually in the water before you actually hop into the water. We come to the Splashaway Bay kids section. Splashaway Bay for younger cruisers. Got some cool water features. On 14 is El Loco Fresh. Mexican food. 14 aft. Probably the second most popular place other than Sprinkles is going to be the Windjammer Marketplace. Windjammer. Coastal Kitchen's up there also, but not a place that I've ever gone to. But we'll go ahead and walk around Windjammer so you get the seating area and the setup, not necessarily the food, but we'll walk around Windjammer. Got a washy real quick though. In the Windjammer, it is breakfast, so lots of setup for breakfast. Not necessarily covering that right now. That is another Coke Freestyle machine. But seating area is more than I wanted to focus on. So lots of tables. mainly tables for parties of 4, sometimes parties of 2. We did see it at this table the other day, and there was 8 seats. There's 6 of us, so it's quite nice. You can push the tables together, but anytime you're dealing with a larger party, it's a little rough. So like this area back here, so these are benches. You can look out. This is single high tops. This area is normally very busy, that's why I get up early and walk around. Here's an area that you can push a table together and get a party at 8 together for sure. In the back is a juice station. You can get a seat all the way at the back of the ship and have a great view of the wake. The ship's sinking in the ocean. It is a food serving station that's sometimes open back here. It's not open for breakfast this early. And that is deck 14. So the seating areas are almost identical on both sides. So you can find the same setup. There's kind of a round table that has 6 chairs up. That's kind of nice. Windjammer breakfast. Just inside the door we have our breads, donuts, cinnamon donut. Yummy. Yeah, grape jelly, peanut butter, chocolate sauce, and strawberry jam. That's fun. Some mixed danishes, carrot streusel muffin, soft rolls, chocolate croissant, plain croissants. There is the Starbucks. Front of Windjammer. We'll now go over the deli section. Breakfast. Got some strawberries, you got some apples, more to deli cheeses. Pear kumquat? Not sure what that is. This deli side, we've got bagels, salmon, smoked salmon and cream cheese, cottage cheese or capers, blueberry and onion bagels, strawberries. That's definitely a peach, but a nectarine. Those little ones, bananas and apples, mixed fruits, dates. Pineapple with a outlet still on, cantaloupe, all of that amazing fruit. And in the center section is cereals, blueberry parfait, muesli, honey, yogurts, granolas, and some cereals, multi-grain red fruit, cornflakes, Rice Krispies, Honey Loops, Frosted Flakes and cornflakes. Got the milks, regular milk, skim milk, and chocolate milk. $9/24 expiration date on the chocolate milk. Grab me one of those. Oatmeal, hot milk, brown sugar. There is a gluten-free section. But in the gluten-free is scrambled eggs labeled gluten-free, boiled eggs, hash browns, bacon, baked beans, deep-fried vegetables, all listed as gluten-free. Milk and yogurt section on the other side. Let's have some more options. Sunflower seeds, cranberry, raisin, flax seeds, granola, all options for your yogurts. In the other milk and cereal section, there are different options, so definitely check both sides. So we've got the avocado toast over on this side. Got more yogurt options with different toppings for the yogurt section. Then we've got plain congee grits and cheddar. Then options: spicy chili ginger tofu, scallions, and bacon bits. On the favorite side, there's hash browns, pork sausage, bacon, chicken sausage, boiled eggs and scrambled eggs. Specialty favorites: brook cheese pie, eggs, dairy, and nuts. That looks interesting. Ketchup and your mustard, all your sauces at the front of the favorite station. Salsa cheese and scallions. More scrambled eggs, grilled tomatoes, biscuits and pork gravy. More bacon, sauteed mushrooms, black pudding, and corned beef hash. In the favorite section at the very front, you've got your pancakes, plain pancakes, chocolate pancakes, waffles, breakfast syrup, more fruits, and then you've got Nutella, cranberries, raisins, chocolate pearls, caramel sauce, strawberry compote, whipped cream, more Nutella, pancakes on the other side, more fruits on the other side. Is the omelet station where they'll prepare an omelet for you. They have different options, all the different options for the omelets. And up front in the eggs and more section, ham and cheese omelet, roasted potatoes, some fried eggs, more milk carrot apple smoothie, banana smoothie, strawberry yogurts and toppings. Tiny bowls for small option. Again, in the favorite section next to the free, we've got some vegetable fried rice, pork sausage, biscuits and gravy, chicken sausage, and scrambled eggs with more of your toppings. And last but not least, honey glazed ham and applesauce. That is a run through of breakfast buffet. Some of the items change, some don't. They stay the same, but a lot of different options for breakfast. Sometimes busy, sometimes not. That is Windjammer breakfast. Starting on deck 5 forward, we're at the front of the ship at the Royal Theater. This is the upper level of the Royal Theater. Nice seats up here. Starting on deck 5 forward, we're at the front of the ship at the Royal Theater. This is the upper level of the Royal Theater. Nice seats up here. Heading into Focus Photo Gallery again on 5. All your photography needs. And not bad prices, really. Waterproof case for your phone, $25. GoPro battery or Osmo battery, $30. Osmo Action 3 at $249 and $349. In the pocket at $279. GoPro Hero 12 at $349. 11 at $250. So not bad prices. Picture frames. Headphones if you need them. Skull candy. Bluetooth speaker boxes. Fujifilm old Polaroid cell cameras. Your adapters. So if you forgot a European adapter, $40 for adapter with lots of different wires and ports on it. USB chargers. Memory cards. So $25 for 32 gigabyte memory card. Capture it in crystal. Turn your pictures into crystal art. Lots of different options. And then all these computer stations where you just tap your CPAS card and you can take a look at all your pictures. Across from Focus Photo Gallery, there is Chops Grill and then Scooter's Bar, where a lot of trivia happens. Keep walking on deck 5. Lots of corners to hang out in. Scooter's Bar, but this is a small area.
Oh, really? That's true.
Stairs that take you down to deck 4. Zoomy. Zoomy. The Japanese cuisine at Zoomy, and behind Zoomy, Bionic Bar. It's pretty standard these days. Outside. That might be the port side. You know, Wonderland. When Alice in Wonderland came in. Pop my head in real quick. Beautiful here. Just beyond the Bionic Bar is the shore excursion desk to book all your excursions. Artwork everywhere. We are on the aft elevators. Entrance to the Royal Esplanade. Behind us now we are heading, I don't remember what they call this area. I can pop over the map real quick and remember it. Got an interesting name. So they call this area the VIA, just means a walkway between two areas. And on deck 5, coming up on main dining room. We look down to the main dining room on deck 5. You can see deck 4 and deck 3, the main dining room. Still on 5. Luxury timepieces. And Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. Right next to Giovanni's is the art gallery. It's one of the smaller art galleries. Thomas Kincaid, Beauty and the Beast. And just past the art gallery, we have next cruise desk. Those future cruises with your onboard credits and then you get a discount. Right next to future cruising desk is Cafe 270. Open for breakfast and lunch on most days, so we'll walk around real quick in there. Get a quick option. Fruit cups, muesli, fruit parfait, mango parfait, strawberry parfaits, yogurts. Big old station, cream cheese. Sandwiches, rocks.
Try.
Breakfast burrito. So, bagel sandwiches, cheese, tomato, egg and bacon, sausage and pepper. Another egg and bacon, another cheese and tomato. Options. Breakfast burritos. Multiple different options for the breakfast burritos. Ritz oatmeal hot milk. And then over in the corner, pastry and espresso. So you got your coffees, all your pastries. Some fruit. And then premium coffee options. You also have your juices and your regular coffee. So you get teas and Powerades here. And beyond Cafe 270 is actually 270. Big old welcome sign. Beautiful areas. Plenty of areas to sit in here. Go all the way down to the front. Upper level where the library is. As we look out, sun rising in Athens, Greece. Lots of nooks and crannies in 270 when it's not being used for an activity. Plenty of places to just kind of hang out, relax. Across from Cafe 270 is the Zoom Starlink internet desk. If you're having any problems with your internet package or your phone connecting to the Royal Caribbean app, you can head over to the Starlink desk and they'll help you out. Hours are a little different depending on what day it is. Be different on your sailings, of course, but it gives you an idea of what their general hours are. Deck 5, just off of the aft elevators. And right before you start the Royal Esplanade is the stairs. We've got doors that sometimes don't even notice, but they actually take you outside. So unless you had a muster station that was outside, you wouldn't really even know they're out there. Well, today, I can't even get out there because it's closed due to weather, so they actually have the door shut. Can't even get out to show you outside. We had some footage from earlier, so I'll show you when we saw some turtles. Deck 5, luxury timepieces. Lots of very expensive, very nice watches inside the luxury timepiece. We've got Giovanni's Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar. So the main dining for reservations on that side. You can also do the wine bar at these first come first serve tables and order almost off the same menu. So, trick if you don't want to do a full dinner at Giovanni's, you can go to the bar. Kind of peek behind the counter where they're normally working at Giovanni's. Or 4 aft. The only thing up here is the main dining room. Covering eating in the main dining room. It's not open at this time. But this is the 4th floor. I can't open the door, so I pop my head in the ground. So this is 4th floor. This is the upper level of the main dining room. All these tables, all these little alcoves where people can sit. You can look down through deck 3 up to deck 5. There's Giovanni's and the chandelier. This is the main dining room. Window seats on both sides. Beautiful digital walls. Deck 4, all the way aft. All the floors have these little maps that give you you are here. Tell you what's going on around. So we're gonna go left, right outside deck 4, main dining room, are restrooms. port side elevator, or port side aft elevator. We got the back door to Boleros, which isn't very exciting. We'll go through the front door. Beautiful digital board. This is kind of blends in with the wall around it. Starboard side, and guest services. And then, if you're ugly, there is a guest services desk over in the corner. Port shopping guys, ATM. So if you do need cash, and you can get euros, use ATM. This ATM only dispenses euros. Please use the ATM like in casino on deck 3 for US dollars. So if you need euros, it's deck 4, right next to guest services. If you need US dollars, it's going to be down in the casino on deck 3. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to walk around Boleros right now, as it is set up for the art auction. Chairs and everything turned around. Boleros. The shop where you get all your Royal Caribbean merchandise. And then across the way, this is one that people miss a lot. This is port merchants. The inside port merchants, you get your bottled alcohol, which you can't take back to your room. They will give it to you at the end of the cruise. You can get cigars and you can get snack type things. A different brand of stackable chips. They had some peanuts and just different snack stuff. No candy that we saw, but different snackies. We found 2 Starbucks on this level. There is the Starbucks here. Your normal Starbucks items and drinks. And then they have the Big There series of cups. Multiple series of these cups we found. We've been there. Series of what they have at the Starbucks. Those are the middle of the menu for you. Cake pops. Those are actually a fee, so $2.75 for cake pops. Directly across from Starbucks is Cafe Promenade. Kind of go left to right, back and forth across the ship. But inside Cafe Promenade is your complimentary coffees. Regular decaf. You have hot water for teas. Half and half. Breakfast items, good morning. Breakfast items that are complimentary. Also, juice and water station. On site. Cafe Promenade, deck 4. Right next to Cafe Promenade is Sorrento's. Sorrento's. Always add an I. People get mad at me. 2 Coke Freestyle machines. In the Coke Freestyle machine, you just need your Royal Caribbean mug. All the different choices. Right now, they're all available, which is rare. Normally at least out of 1 or 2. So I mentioned there's 2 Starbucks on this floor. The other one is sitting right next to Sorrento's. You get all your coffee here. When open. Good morning. And then Sorrento's Pizza. Gluten-free and veggie pizzas available upon request. And lots of seating. Pepperoni, cheese, and carnivore. Across the way from Sorrento's is your Regalia Fine Jewelry, which is jewelry, your necklaces, and your watches. This is the secondary place of watches on deck 5. Well, maybe there's not watches in here. I don't know if there might be. I think this is just the fine jewelry then. Right smack dab in the middle. Crown and compass. If you have ever noticed that there's a clock. There's a crown and compass on deck 5. Inside crown and compass, they do actually offer food in here too. So there's a bar and food inside crown and compass. If you're looking for something a little different, come in a crown and compass and get some food. So behind Regalia Fine Jewelry is Regalia Fine Watches. There we go. It is connected, but it is a different store. And then again, there are still more watches back up on deck 5 near Giovanni's and 270. You know, watches is the collection. Appears to be all purses. Fancy purses. Across from the collection in the center is the music hall. This is the upper level of the music hall. Music hall covers deck 3 and deck 4. Solera Beauty if you need makeup, forgot something, perfumes, eyeliners, lipsticks. Behind across from Solarium Beauty is Unboxed, stocked for adventures. This is the private photo studio. You can book a reservation and come in and take photos. But hidden in here also is the vending machines. There are vending machines for items if you forgot them, or if you needed Pokemon cards, I guess. That's fun. Okay. Got your Band-Aids, your chapstick, sunscreens, Toothbrushes, Dramamine, Band-Aids, Cassex. And a lot of the same stuff in each one. So let's, for giggles, let's find out how much a pack of Pokemon Paradox Rift is going to be 58. So press this button. And let's see, so Banana Boat Clear Sunscreen Spray, $15. Hawaiian Tropic Hydration Weight Loss After, $20. Here's the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Booster Pack. It's $13.99, or the Paradox Rift is $12.99. Just in case you wanted to know. You just tap your SeaPass card, it charges to your room. Well, you can use these out, so let's do just say you're looking for pool items. Only thing that came under pool items is one sunscreen. Allergy. Okay, so I think all is your best way to find items because the individuals isn't organized very well. But yeah, inside, right next to the photo box. And then yeah, it's just a small studio with different setups, different backdrops you can pull down, and you can sign up for a private photo session. See, even I learn things when I walk around. So picture this photo studio. There's a door right here. So the back side is picture this photo studio. The front side with the vending machines is going to be unboxed, stocked for adventure. In deck 4, at this point, I think we're forward. So we were at the Royal Theater. Let me see. We won't be able to get into. No, we won't. All the way forward, we have the Royal Theater. Then we have a couple restrooms. And that is it for deck 4. So deck 3, all the way forward, we have restrooms, no access to the theater. And then you have a sign, main dining room, they want you to walk through the hallway. You've got the forward elevator bank, which has a direct entrance into the music hall. And then if you go down the side, we enter into the casino. The casino is currently closed, so I should be able to record in here. Lots of different games. Mummy is a game that I really enjoyed. Coin Trio Piggy Burst. So this is just a skinny hallway. Coin Trio Fortune Trails. Sons and King Riches. Grand Prosperity. A couple different versions. Again, the casino's closed, so some of the machines are off and not displaying. Fortune Harmony, Tiger Dragon, Phoenix Dragon. And that was just a small hallway that went past the music hall. Then you get into the full casino. We've got lots of buffaloes, gold stacks, superstar poker. Puff and more puff. Just more puff. Dancing drums, quick strike mystery reward. Griffin's Throne, Lucky Ox, Regal Riches with the wild bonus spots. Buffalo Gold Wheel Reward. Happy and prosperous. Some real ones. Table games, lots of different table games. And here is the ATM for US dollars only inside Deck 3 inside the casino. Some Baccarat. Don't know how to know I don't play Baccarat, so I don't know. But I'm gonna zoom in and show what the minimums and all that stuff is. And if you're really interested, now you'll know what the Baccarat stuff is. More games kind of hidden all around. I would say maybe 200 games. 150, 200 games is gonna be my best guess. Not the largest we've ever been at on a Royal Caribbean. Definitely not the smallest either, so. Deep Sea Magic with the popping bubbles. It is the casino bar. More Buffalo Gold Revolution. Wheel of Fortune games. There is stairs that would take you back up to Deck 4. Dancing Drums Power Trio, regular dancing drums, tasty treasures and delicious delights, fortune balls. There is a Texas tea Strike It Rich hidden over here. Dancing Queen pushing coin game. I've never played those and or interested in those. I just don't get them. Fuda-ha-wan Dragon. Fuda-ha-wan Panda. So lots of different games. Gong Gong Rafu. And that is it. The Mighty Cash Ultra. And triple coin fortunes, that is the leprechaun hanging out up there. But that is the Deck 3 Royal Casino, or Casino Royale. At the end of the casino, you get to the other elevators. So we're now back at the aft elevators, Deck 3. Aft elevators. We are at Deck 3 dining room. This is the lower level of the dining room. And that is everything for Deck 3. So the only thing on Deck 2 other than gangway access is the medical center. So we are at aft elevators, and then medical center. I'm not going to go into the medical center, but this is just where it's at if you need it. And heading down this hallway, you would get in and talk to the medical staff, patients only. So really only go this way if you need. Figured I'd cover the in-room TV on Odyssey of the Seas. So we do have basic home. Then you have your safety information channels. There's all your different safety information given there. Our assembly station information there. Live TV. Channel 4, 6 to 3 years for kids television. Channel 5, kids TV. Channel 7 is teens. 7, health, safety, and environmental channel. Departure information on last day. BBC, MSNBC, Fox News, Next Cruise, Score Excursions, Port and Shopping, Daily Deals, Prime 1, Prime Favorites, and National Geographic. Those were all football games yesterday. So it was CBS and Fox coverage. BBC, Movies Now, any age movies, seen them all. Red Bull TV, ESPN, ESPNU, Sports 24, Sky Sports News, some Italian stations that I haven't seen before. Italian Entertainment Today, special events, music and TV, special events, and then back to the start. The new one, for us at least, is streaming services. I have not seen this before. So on your mobile device, go to http://tv.rccl.com and then enter in the code. And once you enter in the code, it'll give you the casting information for your TV, and you connect. We've been able to watch Disney Plus. We've been able to watch Max because Jen has the internet package on her phone, so we've been able to stream. Video on demand. There's some options on here. Godzilla vs. Kong, Dune, Dungeons and Dragons, Kung Fu Panda, Wish, Wonka. It is $11.99 to rent. And then ship information, and you could also look up your account information. Lots of fun options on the TV. Found a quiet spot inside 270 up by the library, so I'm on deck 6. And I figured this would be a great place to do my review of Odyssey of the Seas. Top to bottom, we've checked every floor, we checked every nook and cranny that I can think of. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Lots of great options on this ship. Definitely don't run out of places to go and things to do. Really didn't spend a whole lot of time in SEAPLEX, other than we did have dinner and playmakers, but didn't do the bumper cars, didn't do laser tag, didn't play the games. So not a whole lot of opinion on SEAPLEX. Playmakers, good food, and very loud college football. So we were there on Saturday, and so lots of college football games. One soccer game. Arsenal came back with 2 goals in stoppage play time to win 4-2. For anyone who cares about soccer, stuck out in my mind. Just had a really good time on the ship. Lots of activities. Done the ship tour. I just kind of walked around and saw everything. It's now actually day 8. It is our day at sea, and as my camera just fell over, it's very rough, very bumpy. So I put together the ship tour over a couple days because I like doing the tour when there's less people around, and I wasn't only able to get through top decks on day 3, and now day 8 I'm back out and finished up the ship tour. So lots of good options. Compared to other ships we've been on, pretty much the same. Restaurants a little bit different. One thing I did notice is I missed having a fish option restaurant, where some of the Royal Caribbean lines have the fresh off the hook or off the hook, where you can get like coconut shrimp and that type of thing. I really didn't have any shrimp this trip because I'm not a cold shrimp guy, so I don't do the shrimp cocktails. But last night for dinner I finally had a grilled shrimp with my steak, and that was good. But I like my fried shrimp, so that's been not able to find, but if that's my biggest complaint, oh well. I had a really good time on the ship, so that is where I'll wrap up the ship tour, and I will put this in some order as I go through our daily adventures of all of our ports. Again, this has been a 9-night Greek Isles tour, or Greek Isles cruise. We've done so many different ports, done so many amazing things that you'll either have already seen or will see. I never know how to do these. I like to do a ship tour by itself, and I do it over a couple days. You'll notice my shirt's changed. I'm in my Bucky shirt today. But I like to cover the tour as one, and then maybe you'll see some of the same things as I do our daily vlog. But some people don't want the daily vlog. Some people just want the tour. So probably should talk less because they don't want to hear me talk. I don't know. Do you like hearing me talk? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. If you just want to see on our next cruise, there'll be two more coming up. Not for a while though. But if you just want to see literally me walking around pointing things out on the ship, or if you want to hear me talk about it, let me know. I will wrap up the ship tour there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now for me, it's back to the cruise. But we like to say, not for us, it's back to the red race.